I'm Kamber Fishbein. I graduated from APA and Huntington Beach High School in 2014. I was in the MMET pop program. I was super lucky and privileged to be able to work with Mr. Knight, Jamie Knight, throughout the course of my 4 years in MMET. He pioneered the program and put in so much time and effort not only into the musical direction and the creation of all the shows, but just getting us all encouraged and excited about the program and to play music or hang out and kind of grow those bonds. Him being also a bass player, I'm a bass player, he's played bass for many, many years in bands and different ensembles. I got to learn a lot from him through that instrument, and he taught me a lot about hearing bass lines in a different way and being able to pick them out and use my ear to play parts for all the different shows and writing original bass lines and get away from sort of reading tabs or silly things I found online. He really helped me grow my ear throughout the course of MMET. And one story that specifically comes to mind is I was playing the song All My Loving by the Beatles in a show, and he taught me the importance of singing a bass line to be able to pick it out and learn it. So I can still hear him singing do 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 do, all that type of thing to help me learn the part. The project or show from my APA years that I'm most proud of is probably the White Album show, which was the fundraiser show in November of 2013. We performed the Beatles' White Album in its entirety over at First Christian Church across the street, and I was the student producer on that show. So in addition to playing my songs and participating in rehearsals as normal, I spent a lot of extra time learning as many of the parts as I could, hearing the different arrangements of the songs and being present for all the rehearsals. I think I didn't miss a single day that whole run of the show. I was there even days I wasn't required to be to play, just to observe the show and work on it on the production side. For anyone who's familiar with that album, it's a little bit of a weird one. There's some experimental songs, some songs that honestly just aren't the most pleasant to listen to, but MMET taught me the importance of sort of understanding an album as an entity and the whole historical context, which I feel so lucky that that was inserted into the shows as well, and I was able to have a leading role on that. Absolutely, APA taught me time management, resilience, and networking. Just matter of fact, I didn't take, I believe, any APA classes during the Bell schedule. I was pretty loaded up on AP classes and honors, but when I could come to MMET at 3:30, I knew that that was a whole totally different but equally important learning experience. Time management, like I said, I was working with a lot of AP and honors classes, but I still needed to put in the work to learn my songs and gig with friends, and even just adding in that social aspect was hugely important. Resilience, definitely. There's a lot of highs and lows to being a musician, and that started pretty early, probably even before high school. If you are really frustrated with a song, you need to be resilient to keep learning it, or if there's any type of little bit of, push and pull with you and your friends, you need to, prioritize making good music and putting together a good show over any personal stuff. So it's really important to be resilient. There are still many, many ups and downs in the life of a musician with auditions and schedules and different personalities in the industry. So I'm really happy I learned resilience through being in a mini music industry, so to speak, within APA. Lastly, we had networking, which absolutely, I think I learned in MMET and APA to just be kind to everyone. I also worked in APA Council, which was really cool that I got to work with people in different departments and understand the importance of their shows and especially the importance of music in all of the other shows. And I got to make a lot of friends throughout APA and understand that, if one of us has something good happen to us, it just raises up the rest of us. So it's important to be genuine friends and make those good connections, because it's obviously feels good to spend time with your friends and play music together or just go get ice cream together. And also having a good network. You cheer on each other's successes because it's good for them and it's good for you too. I am still working in the music industry, which is awesome and so much fun. All the highs and lows are totally worth it. I'm mainly working as a bass player, doing shows, live sessions, recording. I also have grown my skills and I work in music production. I play guitar, a little bit of keyboards. I do even some sort of stunt casting type things working in music videos, which has been really fun. That's actually been a huge highlight of my career since high school. Some achievements that I've reached in my career as a musician that are directly related to APA, I think it's pretty cool that I still work with some people I went to APA with. So I'm in a local cover band called The Leftovers, and we play shows all around Orange County, and we've grown quite a little bit of a following. All of the members are APA alumni, and it's super cool to be at the grocery store or a kid's birthday party and get recognized for playing, music that makes people happy in my hometown. That's really cool and a really unique experience. I also have another musical project with my friend Kaden from APA and MMET. We're in a band called Sob Sister, and we have an album coming out later this spring that has some really cool features with some special guests. We've made some really cool art together, and I'm excited for this next stage, an album coming out soon. APA has had a huge impact on my career and personal development. I feel like I really blossomed socially here at APA. I made some of my best friends that I still see and hang out with and play music with all the time, which is awesome. And now I am almost 10 years out from high school graduation, which is a little crazy to think about, but it's made that much easier by having, of course, music to listen to and express my feelings through, but also a good network of friends that I met through APA. One thing a little bit more on the superficial side is it is so amazing and unique how technically in-depth and high production the MMET shows were currently and back when I was in high school. It is awesome to have videos from my high school years that look like professional concert documentaries, honestly. So I remember in the moment just feeling really grateful and really lucky that I got to play on such a huge stage in an iconic auditorium with lights and sound and professional equipment and a good team of players around me, and I feel more lucky for that now looking back. I actually am also still affiliated with APA in the sense that I teach here on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. I teach music production class right over there in the computer lab, and I have taught guitar class in the past. It's a super awesome opportunity to be able to teach music in, again, such state-of-the-art rooms with the best equipment, and to be able to teach a big group all at one time. I feel hugely lucky for that, and it's a perfect job to have during the daytime to share my skills and to share my personal musical perspective while also allowing balance so that I can pursue my dreams and other career goals outside of this lovely establishment of Huntington Beach High School. As I get further away from high school, coming up on those 10 years, like I said, I think I'm the most grateful just for the experiences of spending so much time together with my peers. I feel like I keep looking to those chairs because I remember when me and all my friends would sit there and have just the best laughs and the best conversations. I'm still really grateful for that network and just my friends that I met through the program who I'm still in touch with, and also just the experiences of being in the rehearsals, being able to go over and hang out, being able to go over there and study and just build those memories and that lasting experience while still working towards a common goal of putting together an awesome show. I'm Kamber Fishbein, and I'm an APA alumni.